Last tutorial, we've finished up our application, and now it's time to integrate our branch SDK. So, to start, what we're going to do is we're going to make our way to the branch dashboard, dashboard.branch.io, and we are going to create an app. So if you go to this top left here button, click Create New App. You can put in whatever app name you want. I put in Animal App, and then you click Create, and it'll create one here. So you can see I have Animal App here. Next, we're going to download. Now we have an app that's in our dashboard. Okay, and actually, let's do some configuration here. So first, you want to make sure that you've selected I have an iOS app, and then nothing else really needs to be selected. In here, you're going to want a custom URL. So your custom URL is going to be anything. I just use branch.io. So if someone doesn't have the app installed, which you're going to because it's going to be on your simulator. But if let's say you push this to the App Store and they don't have your app, then you can either fall back to the Apple Store or to the custom URL that you provide. So let's do. I don't know why that disappeared. Great. So now we've got that set up, and let's pick a URI scheme. Our URI scheme can really be anything. I'm going to just make this animal app. Okay. And then to fill out the bundle identifier, we're going to get that. This is, you make sure that you have enable universal link selected. To get the bundle identifier, we're going to go to our Xcode project, click on the blue file up here, go to general, and it should be the second field. Add that here. Apple app prefix, you're actually going to have to sign into your developer account at developer.branch.io. You're going to want to find the certificates, identifier, and profiles. You're going to want to go to app IDs and then find your bundle identifier. Mine's io.branch.buildandapp C Jones, and it's going to give you this prefix. So I'm just going to copy this prefix here. There we go. Great. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to throw that in here. Great. So now our dashboard's completely configured. This is in the link settings, by the way. It might start you out in account settings, probably when you create the app for the first time, but you'll have to navigate to link settings to get all of those configured. Oh shoot, I didn't save that. So you're actually gonna need to save this when you're done. Bundle identifier. I have an iOS app, animal app, branch. Oops. HTTPS/branch. Well, and then you actually have to go to the bottom. Click save. There we go. Whoopsie. And great. Okay, so that's all set up. We don't need an Android default. Well, let's just set a default and set a default to be branch as well. Great. Okay, cool. Now the next thing is we're going to need to add the SDK. So you just search on Google branch iOS SDK. Second option, the first non-add option, is going to be this GitHub page. Click on that, and then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down until you find download the raw files. So this is where we're going to actually download the SDK. So click this first one. We want to download the code from here. We don't want this testbed project. Let's just get the this source code here, and it's so I've already downloaded it. See, it's in my downloads branch iOS. It's going to be this one, branch iOS SDK, right here. So now that's downloaded into my downloads. I can go back to my Xcode project, and I can right click and use add files to build an app. So add files to my app. I go to my downloads, find it, iOS SDK. I want to click on this white one here called the branch framework, and just click add. That should just add this little toolbox to your project. And let's just go ahead and run it, make sure everything's connected. That should actually code smart enough to do all of the plugging necessary once you add a framework to your project. So great, everything's running great. The branch SDK is in our project and we are set up. So now let's go ahead and start configuring our links. To start, what we're going to do is we need to add our URI schemes. So let's go into our plist, and we're going to click in this top row here. So this is our very highest header. You're going to click a plus, and you're going to search URL types. Okay, click enter when it shows up. It's going to generate this array, type array, with one item, and this one item is going to be a dictionary. This URL identifier, we're actually going to change this to be URL scheme. URL schemes, I believe. Let's just make sure that we're doing that right. I should say URL schemes, capital S. Don't know why that's not. Oh, there it is. It's just a capital S. URL schemes and item 0. We're going to call animal app. That was the URI scheme that we set in our dashboard. So remember here how we set this URI scheme. That's going to be the same URI scheme that we're going to set here. So we can just close that just to make it cleaner. And let's add another one. And this one is going to, let's go back. We need to add our branch key. So branch underscore key. Branch underscore key. And then the one item that we need here is from our dashboard. If we go to our account settings, grab this account key, branch key, and paste it. Boom. There we go. Now we have a branch key, our URL types, and we're all set to go with those. That's how we set up universal links. We're gonna now let's make sure that let's go into our info here. What should happen is our URL type should already pop up with our URI scheme. All right, so verifying that that's already done. Now let's go into our capabilities. Now we're going to add universal links on top of this. So universal links are done through associated domains. So once you turn this on, you click on, it's going to generate an entitlements file for you as long as you're on the branch team like we are here. It should create. That's why it's so important to be a part of the branch team, is because we need this entitlements file. So let's go back to capabilities. Make sure that when you turn that on, that we generate an entitlements file, and let's start adding our associated domains. So these domains, we're just going to say applinks : I don't remember the name of my domain, but it's app.link. Pretty much, we're going to preface it with applinks, and then we're going to take our domain from our link settings here and just plug that in here. So instead of that value, it's going to be whatever our link is. And then we need to do it again. Applinks : add our link. This time it's going to be -alternate, I believe is the correct. Let's see. All right, yeah. Applinks -alternate app.link. Great. Those are configured, and we've already configured this previously, adding our bundle identifier. Make sure that your bundle identifier is set up, and great. So that's everything set up. We should now be opening our app from branch links. Let's go ahead and give it a try. So let's click run. While this is loading, let's go to our dashboard. Let's create a quick link. Create link, test. No, we don't have anything that's going to correspond to. Let's just say our just make it campaign. Clothing camp. Well, let's just call it clothing. Create link now. Oh, configuration objects. Yeah, we're not going to add any data to it. Anyways, just generated this link. We just want to make sure that this link is going to open up our app. Got it? All right, so let's go to our simulator. Remember how I said you go to hardware and press home. Let's go into our messages. Pretend that we're messaging Kate Bell. Oh shoot, we can't copy and paste. I forgot about that. So 78ys is my domain. 78ys app.link. Send that. See what generates. Great. See the little branch logo? That means it's working. Hopefully. Hey, it opens our link with universal links. So we're all configured properly. This is definitely one of the harder things to do. So make sure that you get this set up before moving on to the next step. But yeah, anyways, I hope this worked out. I'll see you in the next tutorial.